Now we're back to the next part of making this stand for the Enterprise D, and yeah, it's not exactly all in one piece. Hi guys, Ralph here. Now, continuing with the case, if you've not watched the previous two videos, one where I make a stand, I'll put a link to it up here, down here, then up here, and if you've seen that, thank you. And if you've not seen the actual building of the case, that's now up here. I bet you any money I forget to do that. Up here, yeah. Yeah, but there's been two parts of this already anyway. The case was built, looked really good, and the background was put in place, absolutely brilliant. I cut to bits away on that, but I'm trying to light the thing now. So what my idea was originally, let's just say this is the flat part, the bottom of the display case. I want to display jewellery display spotlights which have gone in either corner, and I wanted two lights on them, one going up to shine underneath of the Enterprise D, one down to shine the top, and I wanted them in either corner. Can't find them. I found one, there was somewhere in China, and literally there is nowhere to buy them. So I stuck to LED lighting, which should be fine. I want a strip going all the way around the bottom part and then all the way around the top part as well, so I can light in and light up. Problem with LED lighting, it either goes up or it comes down or it goes sideways or that way. So I needed something a little bit different, and I have got it over here. Now this stuff here is a profile which I'm going to put tape underneath the bottom to stick this to the base of the actual case and the top of the case. Inside here it's been angled. I'll show you a smaller piece actually. The smaller piece here, it's an offcut. Your LED strip connects to this part here, so when it's actually there it will come up at 45 degrees, the light. So what I've got, he says subtly going in the box of stuff, is these will go on here. Right, these are corner pieces. I could have quite easily cut these at 45 degrees and stuck in place, but these are corner pieces, kind of slide or click in place. Right, so that'll be in the corner, another one over here, here. And I'll run the LED strips round, and then either, because I've actually found it difficult to put these corner pieces in on here, because that is the shape that these will go eventually to go inside there. And it will go, and I can coax it in before I stick it in place. It is tricky enough to then get the LEDs to go in place. But I'm just might just go around the whole lot with that, with the LED strip without any joins. Get all these from Amazon, 45 degree profile. These will clip into this. I got these as white because the black ones I couldn't get hold of. I actually wanted to keep this part white so it would light through, but I think, to be honest, it just looks good with being all black, and it will hide on the bottom of the case. It won't hide on the top, but that's just that. So I have already pre-cut these already, so that's why I've got some off-cut parts here, but it's basically corner piece, yes. It's the whole lot goes to the bottom and the top, and they're already done. Also, I'm going through this now as we're here. The LED lighting is just about ready to go in once the parts are ready to have these. I wanted 50-50, or I wanted closer LED strips, as close as possible, because when these profile stuff, and this is just me at the moment, they get covered over with this nice white diffuser. So these just go with the channel there, two channels, just click in, and then it just covers over everything. The problem with a lot of LED lights is you will see little hot spots. Hopefully this is opaque enough that you won't see it, but if it is, then it's not the end of the world. So yeah, that will cover over everything. That will go flush against the edge. So that's the reason why I wanted to keep these parts white, so it would shine through a little bit with the LED lighting. These LEDs are pretty good because the kit I've got on with comes with a power supply, it comes with a Bluetooth and remote control Ta-da! So it does all the stuff you want. It does timer, it does Bluetooth stuff, it just plays the music. Yeah, it's a cheap LED kit with a 24 volt. Is it 24 volt? Yeah, no, yes. 24 volt power supply. This will literally be cut in half. And then one part out of the back of the case, which I need to put holes in the back of the case, which I'm not looking forward to. That will definitely destroy the warranty. So the strip will go all around the bottom and then come out the back corner. Same with the top, it will go way around and then come out the back corner. Then everything will need to be attached behind. Also, my problem with it is they're all going to be going from the mains anyway. This is going to be attached to the back because it's a UK mains plug. That doesn't go in there, that goes into the wall. That will go into... Now, here's your problem. I'm looking thicker already. But I've also got these smart plugs, so I can turn things on with my smart device, because these work with the Alexa. Nope, she hasn't done anything. So I've already paired these up. This one will go for the case, and this one will go for the Enterprise. So I can just say, turn on Enterprise. But I'm going to pair them together and say, turn on Galaxy, because it is a Galaxy class ship. The problem with this is now so far, this is meant to be mounted behind everything, and it is just too thick. So I need to work out something to do and make it not as stupidly big as this. So I don't really know how to do that. So eventually the behind everything is going to be like that. This needs to be moved somewhere else, it really does. So we have enough cable to possibly do something. I also need to put a hole in the bottom corner to put this power lead through. I need to put a hole in the top corner to put the cables which go into this. So we're all going pretty well on this. There's nothing else in the box, that's fine. So all we need to do now is, the parts are cut, these profile parts are cut, and I'll show you those just now. So out at the other side of the garage, we have the base is underneath here, the top is here. I'll explain in a moment why I've put these two pieces like that, but this is the actual frame itself, which will be, there'll be tape along here, probably some double-sided tape over here, all the way around, which then will stick onto the base. Fine, you see, it will work pretty good. And then I need to put a hole in whichever will be the bottom corner at the top, at the top, and then the one that'll be a bottom to put the wires out of. Seems easy enough, a little bit of complication, but everything should be fine. Now, these are just a profile with the corners on, which is fine, and dandy, will come off, but they do need to stick into place eventually. Right, the problem with it is if my case on this, I've got these nice little square pieces holding everything together. I wanted originally to put them right up against the edge of the case, but I can't do this, so then it's now actually going to be on the inside, following a line like that, all the way around, and just be inside by about, I don't know, by about 10 cent, well, yeah, about a couple of centimeters. So it doesn't interfere with these, and it doesn't get too close to that, and I've still got plenty of space anyway to do what I want on them. So I've put this on top of here for aiming wise, to be honest. So this will be the top flipped over, and I can work on the lighting afterwards. Same for this is the base, and this, I just need to make sure I'm inside where the square parts are. So it's just basically aiming for and hoping for it doesn't interfere with anything else. So yeah, easy enough. I just need to stick those to there, LED lights in, very easy to do, and then start wiring up and dismantling the case again, which is definitely in a few pieces. So like I say, in the right corner there, I need to drill a couple of holes, cut away from the top and the bottom to put the wires through. The only one that's going to actually show is the one that's from the actual base itself, and that needs to go out and then straight into the corner. But we should be all right. It's a right-handled power supply, and it should fit quite well. We're always hoping, but there's not much gap-wise. I'm right at the back of this bookcase. It's an IKEA extra deep bookcase, and if I'm putting stuff behind it, like the plug sockets, this is absolutely not going to work. So I could really do with extending something. So maybe put cables outside and maybe put them in the corner. I don't know. Something's gotta do, unless I can get them up into the one above. I don't know. I'll have to work on that and see what I can do. So, with the pieces cut, put in place, I've got the tape that goes round. Unfortunately, I couldn't find 15mm tape, so I've had to go up with 10. So I'll just put it to the edges, and then on the back, this will be when you see through, and that will be the back part anyway. So this, I'll peel these off, put them onto, got 2 of these, because it's too big to put onto the screen. There it is, the front part. These will go just off, well, just banging in the middle of what I've cut the sizes to on this. Then afterwards, when these are all in place, we're going to start threading a bit of tape, well, the LED tape all through it. But I do need to put a hole in, not this side here, the opposite corner side, the one that's going to be at the back, for the cable to come through. So I'll probably thread through, go that way, round, and back round to this one. Yeah, I can see how this is going to work. Now with the tracks now securely stuck in place, this is how it's going to be. So obviously the pieces go and screw into these sides here, so these are well away from anything. I haven't got to cut anything out to try and make these flush with those, and it's nicely central. So all I've got to do, I have already put a hole in one of these corners. It's the one in the back corner here. So once this is actually flipped over that way, this corner will be in that corner, which is the back. So that's where the cable's going to come out of. This is, it could, well, you know, it's going to flip this way around. So yeah, just need to start putting some LEDs around this now and make sure that the cable goes out that way. LEDs now threaded through. Basically I've started in yes, this corner, gone through, round, and then came back to here. So as long as I've got my cable coming out the back, I can extend and whatever else with that to put onto the power supply. Well, the controller and then the power supply. So, all being well, I should just put the first one there and leave the cable hanging out the back, because these corners shouldn't light up. When it's all gone round, I think I might have cut them just a little bit one too many. But I'd rather go one too many and then think, oh, it's, when it looks now, it looks like that LED there looks like it's part of it would be needed. But once the slack's taken up, I think I might actually cut it there anyway. So this one might just finish right there. Same as the other side, because these trunking are exactly the same. So I just need to peel off the back, or these being tape on the back of them, make sure it's in the right place to start with, and then just yeah. They are bends on the corners, which I think I can get away with. There's a little bit of twisting, but not too much, and I don't think I need the parts for connecting anyway, because the joint are there. The joint actually is right in the corner there, so it could have been done. When you get onto this side here, from that corner there is a joint right in there, so it'll have been it won't have been the right place to put the corner parts in. So we'll just keep as is. They just kind of bend a little in the corners and come round. That's perfectly fine for me. Right, slight tiny issue. They're all round, they all go round, and this is the end part here with the cable going round. Yes, I couldn't cut off that because I was right. There are 2. The corners could possibly do with something, but all I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut that off there or whatever. I don't think you can cut them off there. It'll stop some of the part of the lights, but what I'm going to do is just thread that through so it overlaps this one. So you've probably got a bright corner, but maybe not. Or maybe just fold them inside that corner and it should be fine. If these will go over the other ones, then so be it. And it just covers over the other lights. Just need to try and maneuver around a little. There they are, going through. Tweezers to help me. Oh, do I need them? No, I don't actually. I'll take it anyway. There it goes. So another corner bit that just lips over that one, just about in the right place. I might secure that with a little bit of hot glue anyway, but it's what you need to do anyway. So that's fine. One done, another one to do. Yeah. Now, with all the LEDs in, this is the top the bottom's way over there. So they're all done and sorted. I'm happy enough with what I've done with the corners. It overlaps a bit in that corner. I can't show you because it's just too, well, barely, I just can. There's these 3 LEDs here that are just overlapping. There's 4 on the other one, surprisingly. But it's fine, they're overlapping the other one, so there shouldn't really be a light spot on this. And I can't get that underneath the desk because it's too big. What I need to do now is the finishing touch, is put these diffuser bits over, cutting them to size so they kind of look like that. But if I do it wrong, I've got spares, which is fine. But it will go edge to edge, done. So I need some, each one of these individually cut to the right size, so I don't... I did cut these so they were actually this size, same as that side, same length as the other ones, and these length ones were the same to the other two. But the way that they're pushing into the connection blocks, I need to individually cut these. So this is going to take a while to do. So they're all happy, I'm all happy, and this will just enclose these in, and then the top and the bottom bit will be done, and then quite easily get out the other part and start reassembling the case on the other desk, because I've got more space over there. And hopefully this should all work. So like I said, this will flip that way around. So we need to cut these all individual, and then it should be... I might have to test the lights after that. It would be a good idea to test them now, to be honest, but oh well, hey ho. Now that looks better. The full... I actually thought these would be a problem, but they do actually flex quite a lot, and they go into one channel there, and it was just put in, put out, and then just let it do its thing. So they're all cut to proper length. They look really good, that. And these are going to glow up. Hopefully they're diffuse enough, and they will glow up nicely when the LEDs are on. So this is actually rather upside down, so now we'll go flip that way. So I need to, now that the base is over there, I need to start putting the case back together again, because these are ready. So the only thing we need to do is get the parts of the case that are already still in the bookshelf and transport them over, and then put 2 holes in the back corners for the top and the bottom for these cables that are for the lighting, and then work out how the heck I'm meant to put the plug sockets around the back of an area that is just big enough for this. Right, I've destroyed the case, but not in a bad way. Right, I've had to cut 2 slots, one down there, so the cable can come through, and then it'll be probably stuck to the back of there like that, and then mounted with whatever else. Top one there as well, so the cable can come through. And I've just remembered, I do need to try and get the power cable through. So I've actually just... oh no, because when the cable goes through for the power, for the base... oh, okay, so I need to cut it bigger in the corner here. Okay. Oops. So, yeah, well, that's the idea, is the cable will come through on here for the top LEDs, and then mount together on here with a connection. And then I need to do the power one. Whoops, daisy. That's definitely I do keep forgetting these things, you know. But we'll get there eventually. Now with all the mess done, and the dish, and the dryer there, bigger hole in the bottom to manage this cable so it can go where it wants to. I can quite easily fill this in and make sure this is secure when the cable is on its stand to where it's going to go. So that's fine. Cable coming out for the LEDs, cable coming out up here for the LEDs, so that's fine. It's absolutely spot on, secure in all of its pins. So my problem now is I've got to go and clean this because it's an absolute mess. So it's, I really look at it's the only problem with it is at the top here is all this stuff. I suppose I could put a black tape over the top and then just corner it all off, so it's actually got a black edge over it. But that's the only drawback I've got. I can see the top of the lights with the tape that's kind of not flat on, but that can be for a later date, I think, of my own time. So cleaning, gotta put it together, and then we're going to try and see if we can wire this up. Slight quick update. This is cleaner, and everything's ready for the lid. And yeah, Once I get the lid on, I'm going to spin this round and probably put the front on as well so it's a full box, and then work out cable management. So far that will probably be maybe there, and I can pull the cable through to the back, but that's the only thing that will be showing. That's the only thing that I'm not happy with, but I can possibly glue this down and go corner-wise and get as straight as possible. I'm not happy, but that's the only way I can do this. But yeah, this is looking immense. So, before I take a break from doing this and have my dinner, this is it fully up. It does look a little bit meh with the lights on top, so I will put a black strip down all the edges so it covers up all of this. But inside, that looks pretty good. Everything's in there, everything's fine. All I do now is the back, which, yeah, the back's never going to be seen, that's why they're double-sided tapes they're holding the picture on, is these will be like that, that'll be like that. I'll be connecting it up together. Power cable is whatever, wherever, however, so that's fine. That'll be stuck in and probably sealed in place eventually when we've actually finished this and it's in and it's done in the next, hopefully in the next 4 or 5 months. So cable management is the next bit after I've had something to eat. Okay. The back's wired up. I've got the sensor I want in the front anyway, so I can direct from the inside of the case. It should be able to easily use a remote control for that. So that's taped to the back. That's taped. I've actually just taped some of these on. These will be completely covered anyway, so there's no problem here. So what I'm going to do is just test the remote control, test the actual lighting inside. So power is going on. Right, okay, so what I feared is there's actually hot spots everywhere, but that's fine, I don't mind. So we have remote control, see if this will work. Off, it works fine, on. So, let's go for the colours, blue, oh, that's not bad, but yeah, I can see dots everywhere, but this is going to be, yeah, I needed a thicker diffuser on top, which is fine. But it looks pretty good anyway. All the top works as well. All parts of it going around. I can use a quick flash. Apparently that says quick flash. Slow flash. Nope. Okay, so we have disco. I can change the brightness straight away down. Actually, that's not bad. I'm nowhere near it and it's going on. Cool. I'm here. So, yeah. So these, hopefully, if I can get a white just there, that will light the box up and light around the Enterprise as it's away inside. I have smart plugs to turn these on anyway, so with the cable being down there, yeah, the stand will go on. So far this is working fine. I need this cable to be maybe a bit round there, because this is the actual box part. There is going to be the only thing that's going to be sticking out. I have got no idea how. I think the only way I can do this is putting the cables down and going across here, and just both the power and that cable going out to the front, and where it's mounted I can put a two-way adapter, and so it's not on the back of here. So what I think we'll do is I'm going to move this all the way over to here and get it mounted in place. With the bookshelf being not as deep as the case, I have to have this underneath as well. So this might move forward a little bit, just to make sure there's not much of an overhang anyway. So, yeah, let's mount this and let's get this, like I said, the plugs, this will go in somewhere, and I'll put the smart plugs into here and they'll come out by that bottom corner, which should be fine. I'll just try and do a little bit of cable tidying anyway. And then somewhere behind this lot there is a plug socket I can probably use. Okay, we are done and we're in place. The front I haven't secured on properly. Best thing about it, this part here actually sagged without this the light on it. Now it's making it a lot more structural. It's better. So we have, for the time being, a plug socket over here, which runs all the way up to the top of the bookshelves and gubbins. So that will power the case and the ship. So I'll just prove something for you at the moment. It's not plugged in, the Enterprise, it's not ready yet. So, Alexa, Enterprise on. See, that clicked and that's now gone green. Alexa, case on. Okay. I will set up a group, so I could just put the whole thing on in one go. So it's actually lighting up really nicely in there. I mean, yeah, the remote control works fine. Different colours, pink, bit of purple, bit of orange and yellow. Nice. Like I said, we can quite easily just do a light show in there with the Enterprise in the middle. I'll probably just use it so it's a white. So cool. You know what? I'm actually quite happy with this. I mean, yeah, I can get into this still. I do probably will put that over there anyway and put a couple of screws in there just to hold it in place for the foreseeable. I'm certain I've got enough height there to go from the bottom of the silver part of the stand to the ceiling. The Enterprise really isn't that tall. Technically, it's very long and very wide, but it's actually not that tall. The worst case is I have to shrink the black shaft there, so it actually will go, the mounting bracket will go lower down, so it will easily fit. So far, I mean, I can't actually secure that in place yet, the my stand that I did out of the chopping board, because I don't know exactly where the Enterprise is going to fit into here. So far, I'm quite happy. Oh, because the 3-hour timer is there as well. But that's cool. I'm really... Oh, even does a nice fade as well. Cool. So yeah, I can slow down with the volume thing to speed. I mean, some parts down there, look on the lighting. At the back it is more diffused because it's gone to the corners, which is a bit of a shame, but this is what it's going to be with this. I don't know if I can put any more diffusing stuff over all of this. I mean, I could have used a neon. No, that's going even worse. That's going silly. But having the ones on the top and the ones on the bottom coming down, yeah, this looks absolutely brilliant now. So this really will set off the Enterprise when it comes. So, red alert. Can we do a flash? No, we can do... Can't do a flash. Fine. Flash, we can do a red alert flash. No, we can't. No. I'll get used to this eventually by the time it comes around. So, cool. Very nice indeed. So, anyway, with that in mind, thanks for watching. I will do a strip across the top of here to cover over the lighting part on here a little bit, but I do need to look into there, so maybe I'll think of something. I mean, you've got the corners over here, I can see straight into where the plastic sections are, where everything is, where the LEDs are as well, so it does need a little bit of tidying, but this is almost ready to take a ship. So cool. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.